How many notes are you behind right now? 3, 5, 20? I was 27 last spring. Today I'll show you how to write a complete therapy SOAP note in 5 minutes in a format insurance actually pays for. I'm Justin, a licensed professional counselor in Virginia, and I see about 25 clients a week. Quick framing. Every note format works. SOAP, DAP, BIRP, GIRP. Pick one. Stick with it. They're all checking for the same 3 billing fields, and we'll get to those at the end. I use SOAP. S is for subjective. What the client said and reported. This is where modification number 1 goes. I put one direct client quote at the very top of S. One sentence in their words, like, "I lost it on my husband again last night." That's the opener. Then 2 or 3 lines summarizing what they reported in their framing, not yours. Client reported continued conflict in marriage, increased irritability midweek, and sleep disturbance Sunday night. Don't editorialize. Just capture what they said. S is the client's voice in the chart. Get it down, move on. O is for objective. Anything you observed. Their affect, behavior, posture, mental status. You can say something like tearful affect, slumped posture, on time, oriented ×3. 3 or 4 short observations. Modification number 2 goes here. A risk line. Every note. SI/HI denied. No active SI or HI. Passive SI present. No plan or intent. Safety plan reviewed. Pick whichever is true for the session and put it in. Auditors check on this on every single note, and it is the field most therapists skip. If you ran a screening, PHQ 9, GAD 7, anything like that, drop the score in here too. That's gold for medical necessity. A is for assessment. This is the section auditors actually read because this is where medical necessity lives. 3 things in this section: what you did, why you did it, and how the client responded. What you did. Clinical interventions. If you walked out of a session thinking all I did was listen and nod, you're wrong. Active listening, validation, normalizing, reflecting, those count. Keep 10 verbs and rotate. Validated, normalized, explored, reframed, processed, psychoeducated, modeled, identified, challenged, supported. Why? Every intervention has to tie back to a treatment plan goal. Reframed catastrophic thought regarding marriage connects to goal 1. Reduce catastrophizing. Psychoeducated regarding window of tolerance connects to goal 2. Emotional regulation. Clinical move plus goal hook. That is medical necessity in writing. How they responded. Even small responses count. Client identified 2 new triggers. Or client remained ambivalent regarding change. Ambivalence is fine. No progress is documentable. Honest variation is what a real chart looks like. P is for plan. 2 sentences, maybe 3. Homework focus for next session. Anything you assigned. Client to track conflict triggers using a daily log between now and next session. Next session, continue work on emotional regulation. Introduce window of tolerance worksheet. That's the whole P. That's the whole note. Here are the 3 billing fields I promised. Every format, SOAP, DAP, BIRP, whatever, is checking for the same 3. 1, a symptom in the client's words or clearly observed. 2, a clinical intervention tied to treatment plan goal. And 3, the client's response. Symptom, intervention with goal, response. Those 3 things in every note. That is the medical necessity backbone. If those 3 are in there, format doesn't matter. Insurance pays. SOAP. Quote in S, risk line in O, interventions tied to goals in A, plan in P. 3 billing fields threaded through. Now here's how I actually do this. I use a tool called Mentalyc, an AI scribe built for therapists, HIPAA compliant. Before I show anything, I never record a session without explicit client consent. Verbal at minimum, written when I can. And here's the one-liner I use. Feel free to copy it. Mentalyc deletes the audio after the note is generated, which makes the consent conversation a lot easier. Session ends. Open Mentalyc. Drop in the audio file or hit generate if I record it inside the app. Around 30 seconds. The note appears in SOAP format by default. Here it is. S, quote and reports. O, observations and the risk line. A, interventions tied to my treatment plan goals with the client response. And P, homework and next session. And this is the part I love. One click, same content rendered as DAP. One more click, BIRP. Click, GIRP. Same clinical content, whichever format my supervisor or agency wants. I edit one or two things to sound like me. Save. Under a minute total. Free trial at Mentalyc.com.